shaping your future, leadership and life coach, and also a motivational speaker. My goal as a speaker is to help people on how they can move from where they are to wherever they want to be with clarity, whatever that point may be. And today I'll be speaking to us on a topic which I've captioned, Ignite Your Future. As a matter of fact, Ignite Your Future was the theme of the event that I was speaking at today. I was at Rosebank College in Cape Town, and it has been a very busy day for me, so I didn't have much time to prepare for tonight's message rather. So I decided I was just gonna repeat the same message that I spoke at Rosebank College. I had a very busy day. Later in the evening, I attended an event, and the theme was post-budget event, and the Minister of Small Business Development of South Africa was the host. So it was an amazing time. I met wonderful people, I networked. It was just a great atmosphere. So yeah, and I thought maybe let me just repeat the same message that I spoke at Rosebank College with you today. Again, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share this message with your friends and family, especially those who can benefit from the ideas that are going to be communicated in this video. And I want to begin by saying this. Most people fail to ignite their future because they don't know what it takes to ignite their future. The ability to ignite your future is not the gift of human nature. It is a skill. And if you and I will progress powerfully and build a legacy of meaning and influence in this world, then a strength must be perfected within us that empowers us to recover more easily than others. Most people, the idea of the future is unknown to them. They don't know that they have what it takes to begin to ignite their future or to shape the future that they have envisioned. And just like you need the right keys to ignite a vehicle, you also need the right keys to ignite your future. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share with you in this video keys that are going to help you on how you can ignite your future. In 1929, 29th October 1929 to be precise, the stock market crashed. And what followed wasn't just economic collapse, it was mental collapse. It is recorded that thousands and thousands of people committed suicide because they didn't know what it takes to ignite their future. But for those who understood or knew what it takes to ignite their future, they had a different story to tell. So ladies and gentlemen, what does it take to ignite your future? What does it take to begin working into the future that you have envisioned? As I've often said, the starting point to move yourself from where you are to wherever you want to be is having a clear vision. Vision is the ability of the human mind to see what's next. People who failed to ignite their future in 1929 after the stock market crash were those who couldn't see what's next in their mind. So you have to have a picture. You need to have a picture in your mind of what's next for you. Every time you fail to see what's next for you, you disempower yourself. People are not hopeless because they lack opportunities. People do not commit suicide because they are hopeless. Most people commit suicide because in their mind, they can't see what's next for them. So what's next is what we call vision. If you do not have a clear vision for the future, everywhere you get just looks like it. If you do not have a clear picture of your future, When you encounter setbacks, hardships, and challenges, it just feels like the end. So when you see your future, when you see where you are going, even though you encounter setbacks, hardships, and challenges, it doesn't look like the end for you because you already have a mental picture in your mind of where you are going. Let's give an example. If I am moving from Cape Town to Johannesburg, and maybe somewhere between Kimberley, I have a flat tire, I won't give up on my journey and return back to Cape Town because in my mind, I already have a mental picture of where I am going. In my mind, I know that I am going to Johannesburg. So there is nothing that can stop me to reaching my destination because I have already registered in my mind and in that small box called the truth that I am going to Johannesburg. So people who normally give up and even commit suicide on the path of where they are to wherever they want to be are those who don't have a clear picture of where they are going. So have a clear picture of where you are going to begin ignite your future and to move yourself from where you are to wherever you want to be. You need to have a clear mental picture of where you are going. So that's key number one. Key number two, I've often said that one of the greatest clarity that you can have is the limits of all that you are and everything that does not reside in you, but it resides in somebody else. Most people fail to ignite their future because they don't know how to network. They don't know how to connect their gifts with other people. I've often told the story of Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs, which is documented in Isaac Watterson, Isaac Williamson's, Walter Isaacson biography of Steve Jobs. So Walter Isaacson documents the conversation between Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs. For those who don't know Steve Wozniak is the tech guy behind Apple. He's the one who designed almost everything. And Steve Wozniak was asking Steve Jobs, like, Steve Jobs, you are not a tech guy, you are not a marketer, you are not a coder. What do you even do? But remember, Steve Jobs is the guy we celebrate today as the founder of Apple. But yet Steve Jobs was not the tech guy. Steve Jobs was not a coder. Steve Jobs was not a marketer. But yet he succeeded in founding or in building Apple as we know it today. And when Steve Wozniak asked Steve Jobs, what do you even do? This is what Steve Jobs said. Steve Jobs said, I connect the parts. And man, that's one of the greatest clarity you can have, that you can't do everything, and that everything that you want to do that does not reside in you, you have to begin to identify it in the lives of those who can do it. So that's your power and that's your strength, recognizing that you don't have everything that it takes to ignite your future. So most people easily give up on their future. Most people fail to shape their future or to ignite their future because they lack the ability to recognize everything that doesn't reside in them, but it resides in other people. You can succeed by having the clarity that you don't have the ability to do everything on your own. Human limitation is something that you cannot run away from. Human limitation is something that you cannot run away from. So you have to begin to identify all your limitations, all your weaknesses, and everything that doesn't reside in you, but it resides in other people. Man, that's how you begin to ignite your future. And that's how you begin to move from where you are to wherever you want to be with a clarity of mind. So ladies and gentlemen, If this message inspired you, or if there is something that resonated with you, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share this message with your friends and family, and especially those who can benefit from the ideas that have been communicated in this video. Love you so much, guys. Thank you so much for supporting me and for consistently showing up. And I believe most of you enjoy the work that I represent. So let's keep sharing the message with other people, and let's continue to shape the future together. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, same time, same place. Remain ever blessed.